More than just car enthusiasts are able to buy vehicles with more unique paint finishes nowadays, but what most people don't know is how much those unique colors can cost. For more on the repair costs of uniquely colored cars, here's Jim Champion, the auto guy.
Drivers really like the new colors that are available on newer vehicles. It used to be colors like this were only found in auto shows, but now they're on newer vehicles. The only problem is it costs a lot of money to repair vehicles with this type of paint. Years ago, the base paint color was applied to a vehicle and that was it. Nothing was applied over the color to protect it, and that made the paint finish less durable. Then in the 80s, most automakers began using a base coat clear coat process, where a layer of clear paint was applied over the color to protect the base coat and give the color more depth. Now vehicles have tri-coat colors and pearl paints that have even more layers to give the paint jobs that great appearance that everyone loves, but the cost to repair them has gone way up. Paint products have changed a lot over the years. Lacquer and enamel paints were used for many years in the repair industry, but were not as durable as the newer paints. Plus, they were loaded with products that were bad for the techs and the environment. Most shops now use water-based paints, which are less toxic and, if applied correctly, more durable than the older style of paints. But the cost of that shiny new paint might leave you feeling dull. Let's take a look at some of the toners that are required to be mixed together to make a particular color. In this case, it's this color code right here, and these are the toners that we're going to use. While you don't use the entire bottle when you're mixing these toners, it does add up pretty quickly. The cost of all these bottles of toners is over $1,200. Add to that the cost of the final clear coat, which can be over $350 per gallon, and you can see that the cost of paint products are very expensive these days. Even though the cost of the color and clear coat materials are by far the biggest expenses, shops also need to use high quality products under the paint job as well. Quality primers and sealers under the paint will ensure that the final paint job will stand up over time. So if you're thinking about buying that newer vehicle, it's got the cool color with the extra layers of paint, just be aware that if you damage that paint, it's going to cost you some extra layers of cash as well. For WWT6 News, I'm Jim Champion, the auto guy.